All right, I am here, and we are back. We are into the draft. It looks like Lycan is going to make it through the banning phase, and a tied ban in the beginning. Golgi, does that tell anything about?
I mean, I feel like when it comes to like these kind of best out of threes and when it comes to finals, you don't get meta bans anymore because I mean we're used to seeing meta bans because we cast very short games with teams that are unfamiliar with each other, like in CSL, and we're casting a lot of best out of one. So you stick with what's safe. But when it comes to these kind of like teams that actually like know each other, know each other players and what they like to play, more specific bans are more likely to come out. Like as we see here, we don't see a Bounty Hunter ban usually. We don't see an Earth Spirit ban, especially. And as you mentioned, the Tide Hunter ban and Brewmaster ban is slightly unusual in the first phase as well. But they are also banned because they know the tendencies of the other team, what they like to first pick, and all these heroes something that the other team likes to first pick. But Nagastaren also getting through. Nagastaren is looking very powerful. I feel like whenever I see like pro games and stuff like that, it's a hero that like does really do nothing in the pubs, especially because it's very hard to coordinate. But in these kind of like pro competitive matches where the players know what they're doing and they know how to coordinate, it seems like super overpowered. Maybe overpowered is the wrong term, but just very strong.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
This band's coming out. CK and the PL Quap. So they might be looking for. They're gonna put a lot. Team UK is gonna put a lot of stock in their mid laner here. Maybe going for that Shadow Fiend as well.
Yeah.
But they don't. I mean, the Clockwork's gimmicky. He's good outside of the Clockwork, right? They're not exclusively picked together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that hero is definitely one of the best roamers in the game right now. It's just a Shadow Fiend cheese is nice to have, which I think maybe people should be going on for more. Like you pick the Clockwork and don't first phase pick the Shadow Fiend, and just see if your opponent wastes a ban. If they do, whatever, you still have a Clockwork. It's a solid hero. If they don't, and there's Shadow Fiend looks like a good game for Shadow Fiend, you can pick him later on in the draft. Then you don't get countered by the Queen of Pain super early on.
5 seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
All right, the picks coming out here. Team UK. What were they using last game?
They had Nagastar on their team. Witch Doctor was on the other team though.
No. I thought the Charlie Stack had the Nagastar, right? Because they were that Ags pickup was so good.
I thought the Radiant were the Charlie Stack, but yeah, it's going to be a Kingdra. That's going to be the Charlie Stack. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really remember. Let's see if I still have like the match stat somewhere. Okay, so the lineup for Radiant was the Cancel Tinker, Charlie Terrorblade got the jabs on the AA, Akim was playing the Nagastar and the Sexy Bambo on the Tiny, while the other team Tolara was playing the Tusk, Mape on the Witch Doctor, Meep playing the Chaos Knight, Brewmaster on Stoodle, and Chuan on the Dragon Knight.
5 seconds remaining.
Chuan. Makes me think Chuan.
Yeah, I called him Chuan a couple times already during the cast.
Radiant team pick.
The Puck. Pretty staple.
Yep.
This meta. They've got Fiend's Grips. They've got a lot of good stuff right now. The Fiend's Grip though, it's gonna need to be used. They've got this is gonna be one of those ones where it's really hard to get a good Fiend's Grip channel off. Naga Siren, if she's not picked, she can just immediately cancel that and reset the fight for them. They don't want to let that Fiend's Grip go and set up the fight for Kingdra.
Yeah, but I mean, if you need to use Nagasaren's song just to stop a Bane from ulting, that's just a support all for support all, so it's not that big of a deal. Otherwise, I mean, it's very hard to cancel the Bane Fiend's Grip because they don't have any long range stuns and anyone really that gets in there because of course Batrider's Flame Break no longer mini stuns anymore.
Yeah.
And Cask is not a very long range spell unless you're very lucky with the Cask bounces and finally the net. Can cancel channeling abilities, but you also need to get like close-ish enough.
Team UK taking the Tinker for themselves this time around. And I think UK had the Witch Doctor last game, right?
Yep, they did. It was Mape playing the Witch Doctor. So yeah, Batrider also being picked for UK is a good sign to pick Tinker because obviously Kingdra can't pick Bat Rider to counter. So right now Kingdra needs to think about what they can run in the mid lane to counter the Tinker. Of course, they could also run the puck mid as well, and they could look for an off laner. But either way, they gotta find some way to be able to break this Tinker, or otherwise, I will have a very hard time going high ground. So last ban's coming out here. Medusa gets banned. I like the ban a lot. Yeah, their team definitely isn't made to be able to deal with Medusa and the Tinker at the same time, because those two heroes require very different type of counters. So it's a pretty good foresight for Medusa ban as well, because Medusa also needs a lot of space to farm, and Tinker can grant the space.
Tinker is the space maker.
Yeah, exactly. Although Tinker's gonna take a lot of farm from Medusa, but he can just kind of suck it up and just sacrifice his jungle and just to go into the lanes and let Medusa have the jungle.
Yeah, very good ban there. Death Prophet being banned up from Team UK. They're thinking this is going to be an offlane puck.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that offlane puck because they need a mid laner to counter the Tinker.
10 seconds.
Queen of Pain's already banned as well. That's kind of rough. They could take the offlane next, actually, and take puck mid.
Oh yeah,
Nyx
that's
is good.
That'll be a great Tinker Hunter as well.
Yeah, and also great against Bat Rider. Oh, Nyx is great if they won't go offlane next. Because Nyx is conventional counter to Bat Rider, because all you need to do is just spike Carapace to
the flames.
Flame Carpet, yeah. And the Bat Rider gets stunned, and then that's could be giving you enough space to be able to rescue whoever's getting pulled away. And a Faceless Void being picked up. I mean, great combo with Tinker.
Great combo with Witch Doctor.
Yep.
And then they can set it up with the Naga Siren. This is solid. Yep. This is a very easy execution.
Yeah, only thing that's hard is Naga Siren's song, but if they can get the right timing, it would be perfect. And only problem with the UK drafts is they're very cooldown dependent. We see some major cooldowns here: Naga Siren's song, Battle Rider last song, Faces of Chronosphere, while Kingdra not really as dependent. So we'll see what they can pick to be able to counter this, because their team actually not very adept at dealing with the Faceless Void either. I still think Nyx could be considerable, but they kind of do lack damage in team fights if they do go for the Nyx. But people have done quite well, I think, with Nyx here. Although Nyx has fallen slightly out of the meta, but he is still a very solid hero.
Unless they're looking at... the Clinks wasn't used to great effect in that last time we saw him, but he is someone that can, you know, obviously do damage into the Chrono if he's not caught.
Yeah, but can't hunt down Tinker though.
No, right? He can't. Yeah,
and Tinker's so good against him as well because the laser blinds him.
Yep. So he would have to very much get an Orchid to have a chance against Tinker.
Yeah. They need someone that can look into trees. I guess. I mean, they're not completely lost. I mean, Tusk and Puck can do a decent amount because Tusk has the sigil to look into trees, and Puck has the illusory orb. But they're not necessarily the best per se.
Taking a long time on this. They want to make sure they get the absolute right pick. Oh, baby!
Okay, Enigma can hunt Tinker as well. He can destroy a lot of trees at the same time and prevent Tinker from tipping away. So it's going to be the good old Chronosphere versus Black Hole. What is your favorite spell in the game, guys? Take your pick. Who's going to win this matchup?
Don't be incorrect when you say this. It's Black Hole is the best skill in the game.
Very true. And look how swaggin' Sexy Bambo.
Oh god, yeah, he's freaking stacked.
He's a god. Look at that. He's a real god. Oh, you seen 300? He's the Persian king. You know, like all like gold changes, Xerxes, yeah, with all those piercings and stuff like that. Yeah, reminds me of that. He's bald as well.
Big neck jewelry and everything.
Yeah, and
very
the chains.
Flamboyant. The chains.
Yeah, Sexy Bambo, bringing out his god mode. Man, Epicenter loves to jump in our chat and then just like type in Kappa, just to know they exist.
Just remind us they're here.
Yeah, and put us on the edge. He's like, oh my god.
Oh, they're watching.
They're watching. Oh.
All right, so we already we skipped the intros last game. It's not something that we'll typically do, but when we're doing these smaller known teams, especially in open qualifiers, we like to let you know who's playing. Here on Team UK on the Radiant, it is going to be Naga Siren being played by Tolera. Mape on the Witch Doctor. Meep on the Faceless Void Tinker being played by Chu Wen, not Chu Wan. And the Bat Rider being played by Soodle the Doodle.
And we have the incredible Cancel playing the mid lane puck.
That's going to be annoying as piss.
Yeah. Charlie playing the Lycan. Over on to the Bane, we have Jabs. Akim is going to be on the Tusk, and finally, our favorite player, Sexy Bambo, rocking that sexy Enigma.
Yeah, and the offlane Enigma has been out of favor since the creep changes, the creep XP changes.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah. And of course, he's always been a very niche pick because it's, I mean, kind of a risky pick all the time because it so much depends on the Black Hole. Because he's a bad hero without that spell. Even more so than Faceless Void.
Oh, looks like he's going to do a conversion on the range creep in the top.
Interesting.
Want to make sure that their Lycan has a very good start.
Oh, this is a lane swap. Lycan's going bot.
Oh.
Oh, Sexy Bambo misses the conversion. He stood way too far back.
Is it maybe he doesn't want it right here just yet?
Yeah. The Kim's gonna block it out.
Oh, beauty.
Oh yeah, then you can have more duration on demonic conversion as well. There we go. The range creep gets denied. Gives him some XP.
Immediately popping that clarity. Yum 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 yum.
Jabs is going to be dual laning mid, being very annoying against Chuan, excuse me. 5 armor support, but Tolera coming in to assist. Oh no, it is going to be an off-lane puck. Weird.
Well, because is it still offlane because of the lane swap?
I guess. I mean, this is an off-lane.
Right. Yeah.
It's gonna be a tri-lane mid here. They want to hurt Chuan as possible,
Yeah,
and mid lane right now.
Strange. Yeah, they're getting the shards up, blocking Tolera. They're going to use a Nightmare as well. Get as much damage as they can from Yabs, and then just beat him up. That is going to be Charlie getting that first blood here in the mid. Chuen. He's going to get his level 2 shortly, but yeah, it's going very well for Kingdra. SkrPap.
Yeah. What happened to the game we love of Dota? Tri-lane mids.
Where my 2-1-2s at, you know? When I understood as a child, I thought as a child, got spanked as a child, played 2-1-2 Dota.
What happened to the 3-1-1s that I knew when I joined Dota? What happened to the 1-1-1 and 2 in the jungle? Iron Talon, where'd you go?
Yeah, 2-1-1-1. Or even with that one roaming 1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
One roamer, one
you lose
jungler,
lanes.
one safe, one mid, one off. Charlie getting a little bit of pressure here from Tolera.
Yeah, it looks like Tusk has moved bot to help cancel a little bit because they want to give their star players some farm as well.
What's Sexy Bambo doing? Not too bad here. Getting lots of denies, so Meep is just straight up under tower.
Yeah, farming bravely, but he has a time walk.
Yep. He knows what he can get away with.
Jabs, getting jabbed by Tolera. And jabbing back.
Meep is up, hanging out in the top. Tusk is down bottom. That's where he's focusing some resources to try and keep someone down.
Yeah, Cancel also has a magic wand available now as well, so that makes his lane a lot easier against this Bat Rider.
Yeah, Puck has a pretty good time too, because usually you just get sticky napalmed up and chased down. He'll just orb the F out of there.
Yeah, now Lycan's the one getting pressured. His supports have abandoned his lane. Now he's the only getting dual lane.
Sexy Bambo. They throw the coconut into his Eidolons just to try and get some. They only get one, so great job there.
Yeah, of course, the additional stun onto non-hero units is very good on the cask. Sexy Bambo is lasting quite well
Yeah,
on the
he's doing
tower.
very good right now.
Those Eidolons helping a lot, of course.
especially
They
with
even
6
get
of
the
them.
conversion.
Oh, Bat Rider
Ooh.
getting taken down there in the bottom. Tusk's time finally paying off.
Yeah. Even that looks like that iShard did some work, even against a Bat Rider who usually is pretty good against that thanks to a Firefly. So they had the damage with the silence. Oh, the silence must have been the waning ripples that came out, preventing them from flying over the shards.
Wow, this is interesting. The bottom bounty rune in the Radiant safe lane jungle was picked up so quickly that it's still showing up on my map.
Yeah, me too. Chuan getting chased down by Akim with a haste. There's shards coming out as well. Snowball to cancel the laser.
Oh, yep, he's gonna come in now, running away. He fine. He's gonna pop a
Hold
salve
on.
and turn around. Now Chuen could be in some trouble. No,
Lycan doesn't want to commit.
shards for no shards for another second. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna throw the shards. Oh, but they're gonna net him up. Now he's gotta get the absolute F out of there. They will have the laser there to pick that kill up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was definitely a misplay coming from Kim there. Getting a little bit too overzealous with that haste rune. And I think he didn't expect it to run out so soon, but that rune does not last a long time. Yeah, Mape using that as coconuts, as you said very well. But now he might get chased down. He might pay for it for being too aggressive. Now he gets found. That's definitely going to be a death.
Oh, they're gonna maledict him, so he will not be able to TP. Pick him up. Sexy Bambo doesn't have his Eidolons right now, but we'll be able to get a couple last hits here on the range creeps, and Sexy Bambo doing so great here in this top lane.
Yeah, that Witch Doctor, the reason why he was so far ahead was he dove the tower to get the cask onto the Eidolons to kill it. And pays the ultimate price.
Cancel gonna be able to wait out those sticky stacks, so he's back reset. None on him, and he's of course getting so many wand charges from this. Being able to use them to get himself up. Man, that was a good reaction. Did you see him phase shift? Like, as soon as Bat Rider turned towards him, he was expecting the sticky.
Mid lane.
There, roll forward. We've got the Riptide gonna start doing some damage. Charlie is maledicted up, and so is Akeem. Charlie will go down. They're gonna get a good amount of damage into Akeem, but he will be able to get back to the safety of the tower. Chuen pretty low. Shards could come out and get him.
So much damage.
Shards! Shards are gonna hit him. Oh, so close. He could have, if he had the snowball to follow up. I think he had that.
No, yeah, he was just 1 second away from the snowball. So close to getting that. Those wolves do so much damage. And, he's actually maxing him first, no wonder. Yeah, but the laser blind doing so much work to save Chuan and win that fight. But cancel is no joke. Reacting even to sticky napalm, which you usually don't think is a dodgeable spell, but you know, prediction's all he needs.
Yeah, all he sees is the bat. Yeah, he's gonna drop that Dream Coil. Wants to go for the Bat Rider right now. Here comes the Illusory Orb. Bat Rider, one more shot will take him down. Yeah, all he needs to see is that Bat Rider turn towards him, and he's popping it.
Yeah.
Very quick reaction.
Mid lane.
It's gonna be a battle for the deny. Oh, Chuen, very, very close, but will not be able to get the deny.
There are 2 siege creeps as well, thanks to a Helm Dominator. Meanwhile,
Up in
top
the
lane
top.
looks like a black hole was committed.
Bane's gonna be able to TP on out. They already used that net.
Yeah. Great first usage of the black hole there. I mean, you were saying which is a better spell, Chronosphere or black hole, and right now the score is 1-0.
Okay, we're gonna keep a tally.
Yep. Charlie just wolf forming in the mid lane. The wolf runs, does nothing else. Why would you fight heroes? Fight towers. They don't fight back. Oh, Mape though.
Oh.
Is found by the cannon.
Oh, the cast! The perfectly bad spot for Lycan to be in. Meep still doesn't have his Chronosphere, so they're going to use a Shards. Doesn't block him out, but Jabs is here. Should be able to use the Brain Sap onto Mape. Mape now taking quite a bit of damage. One more shot is going to do it. Faceless Void got nightmared up so that he cannot interfere with the fight, and they are able to back on out. Ooh, that looks really bad for Charlie, eating that cask with the Siege Creep.
Yeah.
Oh, the Siege Creep is hella domed.
Yeah. I mean,
course.
that's why he pushed mid lane so fast.
Yeah.
He pushed
Wolves.
mid lane because he rushed the Helm Dominator.
Yep. He's going to be able to clean up another one, and they're going to put pressure on the tier 2 as well, it looks like. Probably a perfect time for Sexy Bambo now to pressure his tower if they're going to have to respond for one of them.
Yeah.
And it will be, looks like it's going to be bot that they're responding to. Sexy Bambo.
Jabs has an Invis rune actually, finds Chuan in the jungle. Cancels rotating over as well.
Nightmare gets used onto Tinker. Now They've got the puck here as well. They've got a Dream Coil. They're going to try and use it if anyone comes to respond. There it goes, Illusory Orb. No! It's going to be a complete whiff on the Chrono!
Attack.
Okay, so it's now -1 on the
Negative
black hole,
1 and
then
1.
on the Chronosphere, 2-1. That's the score, -1 to 1. Every kill caused by the Chronosphere or black hole is going to be 1 score. If you completely whiff it, it's
It's going to be
-1
-1.
score. Yeah. That's the tally. Oh, cancel finds 2. It gets bashed up.
Yeah,
though.
he's trying to get out of here. He's got the orb, he's got the shift. He should be fine. He's going to get stunned up. No, he's just fine. They use the lasso onto Tusk, so Tusk getting beat up and Faceless Void so close to dying there, but will be able to survive. He had to have 5 HP.
He farms up, he knows what he can do. Jabs find Chuando in the jungle. Oh my god, these heroes are so low. Both barely getting away. Meanwhile, Sexy Bambo doing what he does. Man, the push coming from this Dire team is no joke right now.
That was very, very well executed. They got a lot of attention bottom, so they either respond top or they respond bottom.
Yeah, Sexy Bambo also is rocking the hand of Midas very early.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. Bot lane, Charlie pressuring the tier 2, but gotta be careful a little bit. He does have the shapeshift as well.
He's got the Dark Soul Terminator as well, getting himself some skeletons for additional damage.
Yeah, extra body is always nice. And the skeletons actually attack very, 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 very fast. Even though they do low damage, they have some insane attack speed, which helps because the Feral Impulse gives them some nice bonus damage as well.
Yeah, 190 attack speed.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
You look
And
at
the base attack time is really good as well. But mostly they're there to soak up some tower hits.
Look at how Charlie has just been living in this Radiant jungle. It could come back to bite him though. They've got a smoke up, they're coming to get him. They've got a net and they're going to be able to catch him. He uses the shapeshift Maledict. He's into the Death Ward, absolutely dead. Immediately channels that shapeshift, but the Maledict into the Death Ward, more than enough damage coming out.
Look at the Cardi run. Look at the Siege Creep run out of there. So fast.
Race car catapult.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna take these wolves. He should also try to take those that Helm Dom creep. Worth a lot of money, but I guess it has 1500 health. What are they going to do? Sexy Bambo now has Blink Dagger complete. Oh my god, 11 Dagger, Blink Dagger, Handle Midas, Arcane Boots. It's one rich man. I mean, his clothes speak for himself. 6k gold right now. He's a top of the net worth lead.
Oh, hey Lucy, I wasn't looking in the chat. Thank you for coming out and joining us. Drizzy Te.
Oh, I hear Nightmare. Still Witch Doctor. Just gonna clear a ward.
D Warden. They've got that,
Tolera pretending like he's an illusion so they
Is
don't.
under attack.
Oh, never mind. I thought
is his own team.
was on the Dire team again.
Right. So, Sexy
Oh,
Bambo,
he
yeah, Midasing up, just hanging out in the woods there. Oh no, the Naga Siren's Riptide gonna come clean up some of the Eidolons. Luckily, he will be able to micro them well. Gonna continue to clear this camp very close to level 11, and we'll have a level 2 black hole after he gets another level. They're gonna smoke up, trying to go on Bambo right now. He's got his Blink Dagger, so he could react very quickly. He should see. Yes, he's gonna be able to blink out, dodge that. Jabs is gonna find the Bat Rider, so he uses the Nightmare, cancels that up. Cancel is coming in here. They get the Fiend's Grip onto the Bat Rider now. Oh, he's gonna get silenced as he's casting the Chronosphere. I'm not gonna call that a -1, but it is certainly an unfortunate circumstance.
Oh,
Two heroes inside of the black hole. They're gonna get one kill out of that. And now chasing down the final survivor, Tolera. Here comes the snowball. Here comes the death. Just dropping that Midnight Pulse to make sure that there's no trees that he can juke through.
So is that 1 point or 2 point for Sexy
I'll
Bambo?
call it 1 because it was canceled pretty quickly and it wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily what set up the kill on the Naga.
Yeah.
So -1 to 2.
To 2. Man, what a play from Cancel. Cancel is so good. Can you like the guy's reaction speed is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Like he saw the Faceless Void come in and he blinked into him. because he knew he could get the silence in time, and that completely turned the fight around.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, they find a necro creep. Oh, but they don't get the last hit on it. Unfortunate.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
One of their creeps take it. Jason Void not doing so good. Not even a Mask of Madness completed, which does hurt his farm quite a bit. He doesn't
There
really
we
necessarily
go.
farm
Alright, we're
very
just
well.
watching Cancel walk around while I open the front door to make sure the Jimmy John's guy can shout at me when he gets here.
Good. Well, yeah.
Are you muted,
Jason Void
Golgi?
still no face the Mask of Madness, which kind of hurts because he needs the Mask of Madness to farm because Faces Void usually doesn't farm very well.
Nope, I touched my knob.
Oh, now you're back.
It was my knob.
Tower is under attack.
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm still talking, man. And the Sexy Bambo pushing bot right now. The push from the Dire team is relentless. Absolutely relentless. Tinker, how's Tinker doing? He has Boots of Travels up, about 1k gold away from the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, look at the net worth. They've done a pretty good job of disrupting him. Hopefully he'll be able to get more space here. A silence out onto the Faceless Boy here in the top. Cancel's gonna drop the coil, but they're able to get the puck. He should be able to face shift soon, but there are no TP rotations in. They are just leaving him to his fate.
Oh? Oh yeah, never mind. No way. You know, you just gotta kind of think about it because it's cancel, right? This man pulls some magic.
They're waiting for someone to respond mid.
Yeah, he has level 2 Necrobook as well.
Radiant are scanning.
Bot lane, of course, the trees were cleared out by the Midnight Pulse to make sure the rotation. They can see all the rotations happening in the trees.
Akeem running his
Franco
way
versus-
out. They don't have any vision on him right now. I don't think I think he was just outside of
Radiant's middle
vision range, or I don't know, maybe they did see them. But all this response bottom, guess what that's gonna set up, Golgi?
Radiant structure.
Tier 2 in the mid. That's Necro 2 committed, and they need to blow the fortification.
Once again, a helmet-domed siege creep, and they are gonna be blasting away at this.
Yeah.
And it's down. Charlie even getting the last hit with that catapult. I heard a snowball? No, what was that? Oh, just a Riptide.
It's kind of weird that Veil Impulse actually doesn't work on your Helm Dom creep. No, actually it does. Never mind. He will just wasn't in range. But so how Siege Creep damage works is their damage is amplified 200% against towers. So Veil Impulse damage is no joke when you have the Siege Creep, right?
Yeah.
Because it usually does 40 damage, so it does 80 damage per hit onto towers. But oh, mid lane, there's gonna be a fight.
Yep, we've got a Fiend's Grip out onto Faceless Void. Sexy Bambo's holding that black hole. They know they don't need it yet. No wise choice from the Radiant team to not maybe try to counter-engage there. No, they will. They're going to get a Lasso out onto Lycan, but it's a 3-man Dream Coil. In comes the black hole. No, not yet. He's got the Midnight Pulse. 2 into the black hole. It gets canceled very quickly, but he did set up a kill. Yes! Naga Siren caught inside of the Chrono with her ult up means that they can't do anything really while that's there. One kill being set up by that black hole Chrono. The entire thing was wasted, but that was really Naga Siren's fault.
Yeah, that was 3 kills for black hole. So it's still -1 to 5 now. The score for black hole.
That was Naga Siren can't cancel her ult when she's locked in the Chrono like that, can she? Oh,
No,
bad.
cannot. So Faces Void was just standing inside his own Chronosphere, not being able to do damage, and that's the nightmare situation for the Song. That's why Song is so hard to set up, is because it makes your opponents invincible. So stuff like that happen where the Chronosphere gets erased because of it.
Does he get a minus point for trapping Naga in his Chrono?
Oh,
that was his
that's a good point.
placement.
Actually, that's his fault. Yeah, that is his fault. It's not Naga's fault. You're right. You know that -1. Yep, -1.
-2 to 5 now. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a very good point, actually, that you make. I was like, nah, that's Naga's fault. No, definitely not. Naga didn't enter the Chronosphere.
Oh yeah, she wasn't. She was in it, not on the edge, so she didn't
Look
walk
at
in.
the Cardi.
What?
Cardi
Oh my
rolls
God.
himself out as well.
Cancel. What a
Yeah,
player.
they're playing right now. They're playing with their food. 16k ahead, approaching that 1k per minute mark. Yeah, I agree, Triste. Radiant is 100% outclassed. I mean, they are a group of 5 pro players.
And 4 in Charlie.
Hey man, Charlie. This is a different Charlie from the EG manager. Charlie.
Oh, I thought it was that Charlie.
No, this guy is level. Like, he was, I think, in the scoreboard. I think he was rank 5 in EU leaderboards.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. Rank 6. He is rank 6. Cancel is rank 36, so he's even higher than Cancel right now.
Damn, son.
No.
This is a pretty fat stack.
Yeah, he's as fat as it gets. So let's see. So 36 on Cancel, 6 on Charlie, 75 on Jabs, 71 on Akeem, and 140 on Sexy Bambo. Like that is some skill level on that team. Wow, Cancel feeling confident going for a Kaya build on Puck.
Damn, son.
Yeah, we don't believe in defensive builds on Puck anymore.
Bottom tower is under attack.
We need that damage. 10% spell amplification? Yes, please.
Gonna get a Yule's next staple on him. It's so annoying to deal with a Puck who can just phase and purge and blink, or phase then blink, phase then orb, Yule's then orb, Yule's then blink.
Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen.
Yeah, double phase shift seems pretty good. Black hole still forced. Oh my god, look at Sexy Bambo's build.
Charlie.
Blink into straight Octarine core.
Charlie's down on the bottom getting his creeps into Meat. Not going for the tower right now. He doesn't have creeps in place for the backdoor protection, but causes some rotations and F's off.
Yep. Well, check out Sexy Bambo's build.
Oh, Tolera is in not the place you want to be.
Oh yeah, that seems a little bit deep. Sexy Bambo's still on the top of the net worth lead as well. With a really weird build. Well, I mean, if you have the money, why not? Who cares about, like, Guardian Greaves? So Roshan now being attempted. This is the first Roshan, surprisingly, with Leica in this game being so dominant. He was so busy taking towers that he hasn't actually hit Roshan yet.
Oh, Enigma. I love this Octarine. He can heal so much off of Midnight Pulse, as well as the cooldown reduction on the Hand of Midas, along with the Black Hole. Because as he said in the beginning, they have a lot of big cooldowns. Oh, no,
Were
sorry.
you AFK again?
Just the one. No?
No? Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this,
Yeah. Here goes the Chronosphere. There we go.
Where's
They're going to be able to get Lycan. Can you hear me?
The Aegis still, okay, the Aegis finally gets snatched by Snoodle there.
They're going to use the Naga Siren Song, try and reset it. Enigma going to get blown up by that Death Ward. Now, Mate going to get beat down by Charlie. You can hear me, right, Golgi?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you.
Did you touch your knob?
No. No, my dog was fine the whole time.
Okay.
Oh, Batrider finally gets taken down, but that is the Aegis he snatched up. Charlie going after him. There's a lot of damage here. One more hit will do it, but he makes it over the trees. No, the arrow from the Necro Creep is going to take him down.
Hansel making his way out. Oh, he's gonna get hit by a urn and a couple shots from Faceless Void. Faceless Void is silenced. Oh, he doesn't have any skills ready right now. Oh, if he jumps forward, he gets him with the urn. He is fine. Akeem gonna be able to pull that kill out.
Yeah. Chuan now trying to.
Oh,
do
did you
defense in
see
mid.
that jabs stopping the damage on Tusk with the Nightmare right as the rockets hit?
Yeah, but Charlie getting chased down now. Yeah, he's going to be fine with the Melodic, but a great play there by the or on the Roshan being able to snatch away the Aegis. I think with the Aegis could have been a lot more aggressive.
Did you hear what I was saying about why I like the Octarine pickup on Bambo?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I was talking about the Octarine for a long time.
Oh.
That's why I was wondering if you were AFK.
Oh, okay.
I was telling you to look at Enigma's build for like 2 minutes on the stream. You weren't looking at his build at all, and he has had the Octarine for a very long time. And going for a refresher orb right after.
Must have spaced. That is a big
Charlie
no-no.
chasing after Batrider.
Soodle, yeah. Tinker's gonna jump in. They're going for Charlie right now. He is rooted up. They're going to be able to get the lasso on him, but Lycan is already, they killed the Bat Rider. Dagon straight to the face of the Naga Siren as well. Cancel jumping down. No, he misses the Dream Coil onto Chuan. And now they get a counter black hole into the Chronosphere.
No, that's a -1 black hole. Sexy Bambo loses 1 point for that black hole for hitting nothing in the Chronosphere.
Did Void get anything in the Chronosphere?
Nope. Void got jabbed in the Chronosphere, but he couldn't kill him. So he
GG
didn't set
gets
up a
called.
kill.
That is it.
Yep, -2 to 4 final score. Black hole is the better skill apparently, at least in this game.
Yeah. That Void kind of had a rough time of it too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, can't really take that game for comparison of those two heroes exactly because obviously they were quite outmatched here. Kingdra taking that game, making it look easy, 23 minutes with a insane push lineup.
Yeah, and the Kingdra team was just doing a very good job of making sure that they were fighting around the map, not as a group. So the Chrono just the targets weren't there. It was rare that they were fighting as 5, and when they were, as we saw with Cancel, stopping those Chronos coming out, they were just silencing him, they were nightmaring him, they were Fings gripping, they were doing everything they could, and he just wasn't able to get the Chronos out.
Yeah. And just the thing was, yeah, as you said, they were never really grouped up. They were always split pushing. Cancel was doing his thing, split pushing. Sexy Bambo was split pushing, and Charlie was split pushing. And yeah, Meep was never be able to find the Chronosphere. And somehow, when he tried to go for it, always Cancel was there to play the spoiler with the silences. And of course, the second time, Tolera with that mismatched Song of the Siren, completely ruining it. Meep accidentally catching the Sega Siren within it.